स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः. Namaskar to all of you. Welcome to the study of Devi Mahatmyam or Durga Saptashati or Chandi. Now, all the time we were chanting the meditation on Mother Chandi, because now we have finished all the preliminaries. We are now entering the first chapter, that is Prathamodhyayaha, Prathamacharitam. So, the main deity, the manifestation or the aspect of Divine Mother which is to be worshipped or meditated is Mahakali. So, we will chant the Mahakali Dhyanam. It is on page 2 in our book which we are referring. Atah Prathamacharitam Mahakali Dhyanam I will slowly chant this meditation on Mother Kali. You shall repeat it after hearing what I am chanting carefully. Om Om Khadgam Chakragadeshu Chapaparighan Khadgam Chakragadeshu Chapaparighan Shulam Bhushundim Shiraha Shulam Bhushundim Shiraha Shankham Sandhadatim Karaistrinayanam Shankham Sandhadatim Karaistrinayanam Sarvanga Bhushavritam Sarvanga Bhushavritam Yam Hantum Madhukaitabhau Yam Hantum Madhukaitabhau Jalaja Bhustustava-supte haro Jalaja Bhustustava-supte haro Nilashmadyutimasya padadashakam Nilashmadyutimasya padadashakam Seve Mahakalikam Seve Mahakalikam. This is the meditation on Divine Mother Mahakali in the first chapter, Prathamacharitam. Om Khadgam Chakragadeshu Chapaparighan Shulam Bhushundim Shiraha Shankham Sandhadatim Karaistrinayanam Sarvanga Bhushavratam Yam Hantum Madhukaitabau Jalaja Bhustustava-supte haro Nilashmadyutimasya padadashakam Seve Mahakalikam. So, Nilashmadyutipadadashakam Seve Mahakalikam. The simple meaning of this verse is, I resort to Mahakali, who has 10 faces, 10 legs, and holds in her hands the sword, disc, that is chakra, disc, mace, gada, arrows, bow, club, spear, missiles, human head and conch, who is three-eyed, adorned with ornaments on all her limbs, and luminous like a blue jewel, that is, her body color is dark in complexion, so she is luminous like a blue jewel, and whom Brahma, that is the creator Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma, extolled in order to destroy Madhu and Kaitaba, the two demons, when Vishnu was in the mystic sleep, Yoga Nidra. That is a simple meaning. I have already many times explained about the deeper aspect of the meaning of this verse, but since we have chanted this, we will go through that meaning again. I resort to Mahakali, who has 10 faces. That is, being in one place, she can perceive, know, and communicate everywhere. That is the idea. So here, we human beings cannot understand or go beyond the human form, because our mind, our senses are limited. We cannot think of the infinite. So any explanation of the divine has to be given anthropomorphically. What is anthropomorphic? Means, I will just give you an example. Suppose all the buffaloes will join together and want to get a concept of God. What can the buffaloes think? They cannot think beyond the buffalo form. So they will imagine, this example is given by Swami Vivekananda in his complete works. So all the buffaloes, if they want to conceive a concept of God, they will think God as a huge golden colored buffalo, or the buffalo will be dark in color but with golden, bright thing, so horns, golden horns with golden crown on a golden throne, sitting on the golden crown, very huge size, and will be giving thousands of gallons of milk. So this can be the concept of buffaloes if they can imagine a God of buffaloes. So now, likewise, if human beings have to conceive a concept, because God is infinite, our mind is limited, it is finite. Our indriyas, our eyes, the ears, the skin, and everything, the five senses are conceiving only that which is limited in this world. So how can you imagine with this limited, finite indriyas or senses and a finite mind, something which is infinite? So if you, the concept called all-powerful, infinite, omnipotent, omnipresent is just only few words. That's all, nothing other than words. So here, the term or description of the God is given in such a way that we human beings can conceive that infinity. So that infinity is given in comparison. What? Like having 10 faces, hundreds of hands, thousands of legs. That means you have to conceive or imagine that God is infinite. Because infinity cannot be understood if you tell infinite. So if you just tell a baby, how big was the pumpkin? The baby may show its both small hands, this much big, that's all. Other than that, what can the baby show? We are all babies here. So what can we conceive? Our concept of the infinity is very less. That's why here you can see the Divine Mother, Mahakali, is described as with 10 faces. So what is that idea of 10 faces? As being in one place, can see, perceive, know and communicate everywhere. Again, see, it is limited, being in one place. The Divine Mother or God can't be in one place, she is everywhere. That is the idea. She can see everything, she can go everywhere, means there is no place in this universe where God is not there. That's why she can see everything, she can be at every place. The Divine Mother is infinite, infinitely present everywhere. So that's why the idea of 10 faces, being in one place, can see, perceive, know and communicate everywhere. That is omnipresent and omniscient. Omnipresent means she is everywhere. Omniscient means she knows everything. Sarvagna, omniscient means she knows everything. That is the idea you have to conceive when, see, dhyana shloka, you want to meditate upon Mahakali. This is the meditation verse on Mahakali. So when you are meditating, when these words or you are uttering the mantra, then your mind will expand. Now which is limited, which is thinking only of the limited, will start imagining which is unlimited, so you can go for the infinity. To give you an example of omnipresent. The Lord is present everywhere. I'll give you an example of a saint called Kanakadasa. So he was from the shepherd community. Kuruba they are called in South India. Shepherd community. Now he wanted to think of God. He was a local chieftain. Now he came to the Guru. And now the Guru wanted to show the other disciple who were from the high caste, the Brahmana caste, were looking down upon this shepherd boy, though he was very, very great in spirituality. So the Guru, Vyasatirtha, wanted to show to all the other disciples how great this disciple, though he is from a low birth, but he is very great in spirituality. What did he do? On the Ekadashi, they were to fast because they are all the devotees of Narayana. So now, Dvadashi, they have to take the prasad and break their fast. Now, the Guru gave them bananas to all of them, everybody, the fruits offered to God. You have to eat this fruit, palahara, and then break the Dvadashi Parana. Now, he told, he put a condition, everybody take this banana, go to a place where nobody is watching you. Nobody should be watching you. You should eat this banana, this prasad, in a place where nobody is watching. So all the other disciples, they had ego only, big ego, but the intellect was very small. But Kanakadasa had less ego, devotion to the Lord. He understood what the Guru told. All the others went. One person went and ate it in some other peculiar places. And they all came empty-handed to the Guru. Guru told, where did you eat? In a place where nobody saw? He told, I dipped inside the river. Nobody was looking at me. I ate the banana in the river. Another, in the river, fishes and other creatures can see you. I went behind the door in the dark room and started eating. Then another place told, there too somebody can see you. I covered myself in the blanket. Nobody could see me. Then I ate. Another told, I went into the chimney. I climbed inside the chimney. There I ate. Everybody telling under the cot and that place, this plate. But Kanakadasa never ate the fruit, banana. He brought it back. Then he told, why didn't you eat the prasad? I had asked you to eat the prasad. Why did you bring back the prasad without eating it? Oh Gurudeva, what was the condition you put? Where should I eat the banana? In a place where nobody watches me. But then why didn't you eat? Go like all these boys and eat? Told, is there any place where God doesn't exist, where God doesn't see? God is watching me every place. So I couldn't find a place where God is not watching me. God is present everywhere. Wherever I go, God is. So I couldn't find a place where God was not watching, a witness. So I couldn't eat the prasad. I have come back. See, could you catch? Omnipresent, present everywhere. God is everywhere. There is no place. Even if you go inside the atom, the space between the subatomic particles, there too God exists. Go to the biggest of the universes in that space, infinite space, there too God exists. Everywhere, there is no place. To show that idea, God is having 10 faces, 100 legs. Because we cannot imagine other than human beings, the form of human beings. So, it has been shown in this fashion. What is that? 10 faces being in one place, God can perceive, know and communicate everywhere. So, we are meditating on Mahakali. So, omnipresent, omniscient. See, now you can at least have a glimpse, an iota of knowledge of what is omnipresent. You can't conceive, very, very difficult. You have to do a lot of tapasya to conceive all these things. But you can get a glimpse, an inkling of what is omnipresent, omniscient, all-knowing. Whatever, wherever, whatever you do, God is a witness. Nowadays, you see, artificial intelligence has come. Recently, I heard a video. A person who had attended the biggest conference on artificial intelligence somewhere in the West or somewhere, he came back and he was telling, he wanted to test the veracity of the artificial intelligence. He asked now, how powerful is the artificial intelligence? Asked the question to the person, to that artificial intelligence thing. He asked, what is my daughter doing now? Daughter had gone very far away. Then, what is the name of the daughter? Address, the ID, the phone ID was taken by that artificial intelligence, started searching. Within minutes, it could find she was somewhere in some restaurant eating something. What was that she was eating? Everything was given in detail by that artificial intelligence. Why? Cameras are present everywhere. If somebody asks, your relatives ask, if they know your phone location, where is this person, the daughter or the wife, where is she? See, the cameras here. One camera is here. It is connected to the internet. Now that artificial intelligence can tell where you are, what you are doing, what is the class you are present in, everything will be known. If this is the case with ordinary artificial intelligence, think about God. God can know everything. This artificial intelligence can know only now in the present or something in the past for 100 years, or it cannot know about future. But God can know the past, the present and the future and everything. That is called omniscient. See, now you can get a glimpse of it, what is omniscience. That's why I am giving you so much explanation. Otherwise, they are just figures of speech. Omniscient, omnipresent, infinite, wonderful terms. What did you understand? Now you got an inkling. You couldn't understand. Slowly, if you go on meditating on these things, gradually your idea of these things will expand. For now, this much is enough. Now, we will go to the meditation on Mahakali, whereby it is told that she has 10 legs. Unbiological, how can she have 10 legs? Like some octopus or a crab or something. No, what is the idea of 10 legs? It has that limitless capacity to move in various ways, reach any place in no time. Think of her and she's there. Now you should know, whom are you meditating? The Mahakali is all powerful. That means she can come to you at any place, whenever you are in trouble, meditate on her, think of her, God will be there and she will be helping you. That is the idea of 10 legs. So, could you grasp that idea why? In that meditation, Kali Dhyana, it is 10 legs. That's why. Then, again I will explain to you, has limitless capacity to move in various ways, reach any place in no time. Think of her and she is there and can manifest herself anywhere, anytime. Now, when anywhere you do the meditation, you see the image of God with 100 hands, Narayana carrying so many things, or Divine Mother having so many this thing and so many legs. now you can understand what is that idea. You get an idea. The gods and goddesses in Hindu religion, it is not just fiction of imagination. It's reality. God manifests in that form to show our limited beings all these ideas, to get the ideas. Now we will go further and see what is that meditation verse telling us. She can manifest herself anywhere, anytime. That's why 10 legs, and holds in her hands the sword, the disc, the mace, the arrows, the bow, the club, the spear, missiles, conch. What is the meaning of it? She is all powerful. No power can defeat her. She is all powerful. That is the idea. That's why she is having so many ammunitions and arms and missiles and bow. All powerful, all capable and omnipresent. Then who is three-eyed? Trembaka. Shiva you call Trembakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam. In Mahamrutyunjaya mantra, you call Shiva as Trembaka, three-eyed. In Sarvamangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trembake Gauri. What is Trembaka? Three Ambaka, three eyes. Arey, we are having only two eyes. What is the meaning of three eyes? Why is Divine Mother Kali or Parvati or Durga having three eyes? Why is Shiva having three eyes? Let us see what is the idea now. Who is three-eyed means who can perceive, know, and is one with the relative existence, perceivable by the two normal eyes and conceivable by mind, that which is gross, subtle and causal universe pertaining to the three states of the jivas. Now with these two eyes we can see only the limited world when I look only to that extent. Beyond that you have to use some other special instrument. Maybe to see more minute things you have to use microscope. Even with the ordinary microscope you cannot see some of the minute things. So you have to use electronic microscope. Beyond that you do not know. To see very big outside in the space, then another telescope, electronic telescope. Some modern still telescopes are coming, you can see. Beyond that can you see? No. Your eyes is limited, your instruments are limited. But what about God? Why is He shown here as with three eyes? That means not only the gross world, the subtle world, the subtlest world, not only in the waking state, we are seeing only in the waking state. When you sleep, what do you see? You do not know anything. So in the dream state also God can perceive. Then what about the other state? Even beyond that, the deep sleep, the Turiya Avastha, all the three states God can perceive. That's why the idea of three eyes, God can perceive anything, God can know everything. That is the idea of God having three eyes, Trembaka or Trembake. Now we have come to know a little, an inkling of what is that, of what is God. Okay? Again I will repeat, who is three-eyed, who can perceive, know, and is one with the relative existence, perceivable by the two normal eyes and conceivable by the mind, gross, subtle and causal universe pertaining to the three states of the living beings. And with the three eyes, Gnana Chakshu, the eye of the knowledge. Gnana Chakshu, that is the third eye. That's why the mothers, the women, the girls, they put one bindi mark on the Agna Chakra. That is the third eye, the place of the third eye. That is the eye of the knowledge. It's not the ordinary eye. It can perceive. You also have that capacity within you. Everyone has the capacity of the third eye within you. But you have not manifested it. Because you are interested in the pleasures and enjoyment of this world only. So you have limited yourself, though you have that capacity to manifest that. Give up that, these things, enjoyments and desires and other things. Aspire for something higher, then you too can manifest it. It is also, the power is also within you. And the transcendental existence, the absolute reality perceivable in Turiya states by the living beings with the third eye, Gnana Chakshu. Then, Nanabharana Bhushita, so many ornaments. Why is the Divine Mother wearing ornaments? Why does she need it? So what is the idea of so many ornaments on her limbs? The idea is adorned with ornaments on all her limbs, meaning who presents and pervades the universe and all beings as Mother Nature, radiating beauty, peace, love, bliss, perfection and purity. That is the idea of so much of ornaments. And luminous like a blue jewel, who is pure consciousness, Shuddha Chaitanya, and attracts all the living beings. Mother Kali is dark in complexion. Ramakrishna used to sing one song, is my mother Kali black in color? Why is she looking black? Now Ramakrishna gives the example. From far off, look at the ocean. You have the ocean here, Indian Ocean. It looks dark in color, black in color. Sky, blue in color. Go near the water, go near the ocean, take a morsel full of water and see, is it black? No, colorless. Why is it black, looking black? Because you are looking from far. Go experience it, look it in your own hands, it is colorless, it doesn't have any color. Likewise, God looks black or white or other color when you are looking from far. When you go experience something which you do not know. Ramakrishna used to that beautiful tell. That's why she's dark in complexion and luminous like a blue jewel. Now we will see a little more of that wonderful quality. What is that? She is luminous like a blue jewel who is pure consciousness. Shuddha Chaitanya. And she attracts all jivas, living being, to herself, and whom Brahma extolled in order to destroy Madhu and Kaitava, the two demons, when Vishnu was in deep mystic sleep, that is Yoga Nidra. That is the mantra just now. You told Om Khadgam Chakra Gadeshu Chapa Paridhan Shulam Bhushundim Shiraha Shankam Sandhadatim Karaistrinayanam Sarvanga Bhushavratam Yam Hantum Madhukaita Bhau Jalaja Bhustustava Supte Harau Nilashmadhyutimasya Padadashakam Seve Mahakalikam. See, you got the meaning. The simple meaning I explained, it is in the book, and I have given you the internal essence of that meditation too. Now, we will go to other verses in the Durga Saptashati. Now, the real Durga Saptashati mantras are starting. We shall, with great care and concentration, learn about it. Ataha Pratamodhyayaha. This is the first Adhyaya, chapter 1. Om Namaschandikayai. I bow down to Mother Chandika, that is the meaning. Atah Pratamodhyayaha. Atah Pratamodhyayaha. Namaschandikayai. Namaschandikayai. Om Aim Markandeya Vacha. Om Aim Markandeya Vacha. Now, Aim, the beej mantra, the single syllabled seed form, the mantra in the seed form is called beej mantra. See, the bija or the seed, you cannot see it so small, but it hides within it the whole tree, big tree. If you see a banyan tree seed, the fruit is so small, the seed, sometimes you cannot watch it. But if you put it to the ground and you water it, it becomes a huge tree. Where was that tree? Hidden in that seed. Likewise, this bija mantra, the single syllabled seed form of the letter, it hides the power of the God itself. Om, Aim, Hreem, Kleem, all these things are beej mantra, single syllable. Here, Aim. What is it hiding? Aim. It is the beej mantra for Mother Saraswati, for Guru, for Shiva. This beej mantra, Aim, is used. That's why when we are telling the mantra of Ramakrishna, what do we tell? Om, Aim, Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Shri Ramakrishnaya Namaha. It's the mantra, beej mantra of pure consciousness. It is the mantra of Guru. It's the mantra of Shiva. It's the mantra, beej mantra of Saraswati. Aim. Okay? But how do we pronounce? Because we write in English as, I told you many times, English is aphonetical. We write something, we pronounce something. So, what do we write in English? A-I-M. What is A-I-M? Aim. You pronounce it as Om, Aim. It's not Aim. Pronunciation should be Aim. I-M. Nasal. Aim. Aim. It's not Aim. It's Aim. I-M. Aim. Om, Aim, Sarva Deva Devi Swarupaya Shri Ramakrishnaya Namaha. That is the mantra. We tell about Master. Aim. So, keep it in your mind, because so many times I have told, but still the same mistake will be done. Never mind. I will go on telling, you go on continuing, no problem. Now, sometimes other things too, mantra here, while we are chanting, I see, Om Namo Narayanaya Namaha. It is Narayana. You tell Narayanaya Namaha. There is no meaning for Narayana. Nara means human being. Narayana is the Lord. But in English you can't understand this phonetic thing called Narayana. Dirgha. Na should be their elongation. N-A elongated. Na-ra-yana. You tell Narayana. You tell for Rajesh, Rajesh. Rakesh, Rakesh. No meaning at all. Every meaning will be gone. So, Rajesh means, Raja means king. Isha means Lord. The Lord of the kings is the meaning of Rajesh. But you tell Rajesh, meaning changes. What is Raja? Raja means silver. The Lord of the silver, meaning is gone. Or Raja means the quality. Rajas, Tamas, Sattva. Raja, Isha means the Lord of the Rajas quality. But in reality it is Rajesha. Raja means king. Isha means Lord. Rajesha. You'll be telling Rajesh, Rakesh, Narayana. So many other things I say, because no, it's not your mistake. I should not find fault in you. Because English is the language like that. So I'll be telling again and again. If you want to correct it. Otherwise, nothing to worry. If you have devotion to Lord, that is more than enough. Okay. Now we shall go to the chanting of the mantra. The first mantra, they have given Om Aim Markandeya Uvacha. See, in that list of mantra, they have put that one to that mantra, Om Aim Markandeya Uvacha. Especially Durga Saptashati is so sacred a mantra. Devi Mahatmyam is so sacred. Even that Om Aim Markandeya Uvacha also will become mantra. Everything is considered mantra here. That's so sacred. That's why. Next, the second mantra is Savarni Suryatanayo Yo Manuho Katyateshtamaha Nishamaya Tadutpattim Vistarad Gatato Mama. We shall chant it now. The second mantra in the third page. Ata Pratamodhyayaha, the first chapter. Om Om Savarnisuryatanayo Savarnisuryatanayo Yo Manuh Katyateshtamaha Yo Manuh Katyateshtamaha Nishamayatadutpattim Nishamayatadutpattim Vistarad Gatato Mama Vistarad Gatato Mama. We have chanted the first mantra, Om Aim Markandeya Uvacha. Markandeya means the Rishi Markandeya who has given this Purana, or this thing is called Markandeya Purana. In that, this particular 700 verses are called Devi Mahatmyam. In that, the first chapter, in that the first mantra is Om Aim Markandeya Vacha, meaning Markandeya told. Whom did he tell? There was one, his disciple called Bhaguri Krasustuki. He told that disciple. So Markandeya, he is telling to his disciple Krasustuki Bhaguri. So that is why Om Aim Markandeya Vacha. Now the second mantra was chanted. Savarnihi Surya Tanayo Yo Manuho Katyateshtamaha Nishamaya Tadutpattim Vistarat Gatato Mama. Now we shall go to the chanting of the third mantra. Mahamayanu-bhavena Mahamayanu-bhavena Yatha Manvantaradipaha Yatha Manvantaradipaha Sababhuva Mahabagaha Sababhuva Mahabagaha Savarnistanayoravehe Savarnistanayoravehe. Now we shall go to the simple meaning and also go to the details of these verses. So first I was teaching you in a tune, but now I'll just chant the mantras without any tune. Om Aim Markandeya Vacha, for the sake of pronunciation. So it should be not Markandeya. It is, see, on that A, there is a mark, elongated mark, A. That means you have to elongate it. Markandeya Uvacha. That is how. Aim also, you can see that it is not aim, A-I-M, it is aim. Okay? Om Aim Markandeya Uvacha. All this was taken up because Navaratri is fast approaching. During the Navaratri, all these mantras will be chanted. So you will go on chanting in a mistaken way. That's why I thought we shall learn the proper chanting and then chant. Then you can still, and also with the meaning, you can enjoy the Chandi Homa. It is done on the Navami of Durga, that is Navaratri. Navaratri is fast approaching, I think during October, beginning of the October. After the Pitru Paksha is Navaratri. Now we shall go to the second mantra. Savarnihi Surya Tanayo Yo Manuho Katyateshtamaha Nishamaya Tadutpattim Vistarat Gatato Mama. What is the meaning of this? Markandeya said to his disciple, Krasustuki Bhaguri. What did he tell? Savarni, son of Surya, is called the 8th Manu. Listen while I describe in detail about his birth. How Savarni, illustrious son of Surya, became the Lord of the 8th Manvantara by the grace of Mahamaya. Now, everything is confusing. Son of Surya. Here it is told, Savarni, son of Surya. Savarni was so called, he got the name Savarni because he was the son of Savarna. Who is Savarna? Some of the mothers or the girls are given the name Savarna or Chaya. Or sometimes you get the name Prabha. Sometimes you get the name Sanya. Sometimes you get the name something like that. What are they? They were all the wives of Surya Bhagavan, Lord Surya. So, Lord Surya had many wives. So, Chaya. Chaya means shade or shadow. So, her another name was Savarna. Savarna means, Varna means color. Sa means with Savarna. So, because this king was the son of Lord Bhagavan Surya and Chaya Devi or Savarna, he got the name Savarni. Just like Arjuna is called by Krishna with the name of his mother. What was the name of the mother of Arjuna? Kunti. What was the name given to Arjuna because he was the son of Kunti? Kaunteya. Kaunteya, because from the name of the Kunti. Likewise, Surya and this one of the wife, that is Savarni, the son, he got the name Savarni from the word Savarna. That is the wife of Surya, mother of this king. So Savarni, son of Surya. Savarni is so called because he was the son of Savarna, Surya's wife. He was King Suratha. In the second Swarochisha Manvantara. Now, again another some term has come. I have only 10 minutes more. In the 10 minutes, I'll try to explain what is Manvantara. Why that name? Now, what are all of you called as humans? What are the men called? Man. Women? Woman. Where is that word coming from? Everywhere. Human. Man. Woman. Everywhere man is there. Where did it come from? It came from the word Manu. Manu. Why? Manu is the beginning, the person who begins this. From him, all the things come. Manava, also it comes from this word Manu. So, from that we get the term Manvantara. So, let us have idea of what this Manvantara is. One cycle of creation is divided into 14 Manvantara. The period ruled progenitors, they are all progenitors. Have you got the idea in the Old Testament? Somebody came to know, God told him that there will be a deluge, pralaya. So to make a big ship, he went and made a big ship. Who was he in Old Testament? Joan of Ark, is it? Don't you know? Noah. Yeah, that ship he made it, isn't it? So like that, in our Puranas also you get that idea. Who was that? Can you get that idea? Where was it? The first avatara of Vishnu? Matsya. Matsya avatara. The king got a small fish. He brought it to the house. Then it became big and big. And he went to put it to the river. It became still big. He went, put it to the ocean. Became still big. Then asked him to make a ship and bring all the animals and put it into that ship and he will carry. Then there was a deluge. From him, now a new creation came up. Manu, man. Who was that Manu? So that there is 14 Manvantara. Manus were there. Were the progenitors. Every time there will be Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya. Deluge in water. Mahapralaya or very big Pralaya after Brahma. That Brahma's 100 years, then there will be a big deluge. That is not deluge, destruction. Fire will engulf this creation. But here, in the small deluge is only it will go into water. Deluge in water. So, for some time we will be in rest, some sort of, just like we keep it in the things in the refrigerator, everything will be frozen. Likewise, everything will be frozen. There will be nothing, creation, nothing, everything. We get dissolution, we get rest. That is called pralaya, small pralaya. Now again, creation. How will it start? From the first person. Who is that first person? He is called Manu, the progenitor. So that is, there are 14 in one cycle, there will be 14 Manus. So this, now we are going to deal with the story which was in the second Manvantara. So I will give you the details so that you will understand it. Now we have to go into the more details of what is this Manvantara. Now, have you not noticed that now we are living in one yuga? What is that? Every day we have 1 day and 1 night. So if you put that 30, it becomes 1 month. If that 1 month, 12 months, what does it become? 1 year. So now this human year, so many years will become one yuga. Now we are in the Kali Yuga. according to our scriptures, time is not linear. In the Western concept of the Semitic religions, the time is linear. Everything will get destroyed. But in Hinduism, it is cyclic. Again and again, it will repeat. Time is cyclic. The history of mankind is divided into 4 yugas. Satya Yuga or Krita Yuga. Treta Yuga was the next yuga. Anybody knows who was the great person in the Treta Yuga? Lord Ramachandra. Then Dwapara Yuga. Anybody, any great person in the Dwapara Yuga? Lord Krishna. Now it is Kali Yuga. Collectively forming one Mahayuga. This is one cycle. Suppose now just like, it's just an example, that is not the connection with this. Earth, it rotates one day. Then not only there is rotation, there is revolution. Isn't it? The rotation goes on around the sun, rotation and revolution. Likewise, these 4 yugas, one rotation, then its revolution goes on. 14, that is called Manvantara, 14 Manvantaras. So just like the rotation, the revolution causes the seasons, the year, like that, the sun also has rotation and revolution around the galaxy or the, what you call, so many, it also has something, it is moving, nothing, the whole universe is moving, it is in a sort of cyclic movement. So many movements you see, so wonderful to know all these things. So let us not go to so much high thinking, let us concentrate in this yuga. So now Mahayuga, 71 Mahayuga forms a Manvantara, age of a Manu, a period of time over which a Manu presides. For the duration of this period, each Manu is the archetypal first man, the progenitor of humanity, and also the first king and lawgiver. Along with a Manu, every Manvantara also has its own set of Indra, that is the king of God, gods, small gods like Vayu, Varuna, Yama and other things, and the 7 sages, Saptarishis. 14 Manus reign in one Kalpa. What is this Kalpa? A single day. Kalpa is the single day in the life of the creator Brahma, an equivalent of 1000 Mahayugas, at the end of which the creation is destroyed and is followed by Pralaya, dissolution of equal length. As many days of creation and everything is going on, that much time there will be deluge. Everything will be as it is, everything dissolved, deluge, Pralaya. So this creation starts again in the next Kalpa in an endless cycle of creation and dissolution. So this one Kalpa is one day of Brahma, Chaturmukha, the creator. So deluge is one night of Brahma, he will be sleeping. So that Kalpa, in this one Kalpa, we have 14 Manus. Each Manu will be having so many thousands and thousands of years to rule. Now we are in the 7th Manvantara. Vaivasvata Manvantara. While we are doing the Sankalpa, we will be telling Vaivasvata Manvantare. Now this, our Markandeya is explaining about the event which happened in the 2nd Manvantara. We are in the 7th Manvantara. The incidence of which is being reported now, or we are hearing now about Markandeya, is in the 2nd Manvantara. So see, so many beautiful things, you are getting that idea of time. Many times I have told you, I will tell the concept of time. You can see in Hinduism the concept of time is wonderful. The smallest unit of time to the biggest unit of time. Now we will start confusing you with so many things. What is that Kalpa? What is this Kalpa? A formation of creation in this context means a long period of time. In English it's called aeon, related to lifetime of the universe creation. It is derived from the word clip. Now in our Puranas or the scriptures, it is told about this Kalpa. Kalpa is equal to 4.32 billion years. And that is the one day of Brahma, creator. Now, his night is one deluge. Again, creation will start. So, thousands of Mahayugas measuring the duration of the world. Each kalpa, this one kalpa, one day of Brahma is divided into 14 manvantara periods, each lasting 71 yuga cycles. What is that in years? Our years, I will tell you. Unit, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, 100,000, then million, 10 million, 100 million. So 306,720,000 years is this yuga or 71 yuga cycle. That is 14 manvantara. Preceding the first and following manvantara, there is a juncture called Sandhya, equal length of time, that is the deluge, when the water will be deluging the whole earth. Now, in this, about this yuga, you can see these 14 manvantaras. In the Matsya Purana it is told, each that manvantara is named after one great person who is there, in that he will be ruling. Who is the first one? Which is the first manvantara? Manu? Swayambhu Manu. What is the current one? 14 Manus reign in succession. The first Manu is Swayambhu. So here in this Manu's period, the gods and goddesses, Indra will be different and everything will be different. Now the second one is Swarochisha Manu. The third Manu is Uttama Manu. The fourth is Tapasa or Tamasa Manu. Fifth one is Raivata Manu. Sixth is Chakshusha Manu. Seventh is Vaivasvata Manu. Now present we are in the reign of this Vaivasvata Manu, which is the eighth Savarni Manu, of whom we are now describing. Why is this? We are describing about the second Manu's period, the time Markandeya is telling, but Savarni is coming in the eighth one. It is confusing. What is it? See, after he came to know about the Divine Mother, he practiced, he worshipped Divine Mother. Due to the grace of Mahamaya, because he earned so much of merit, he became the Manu of the eighth Manvantara. He is the ruler, he is the progenitor of the eighth Manvantara. That is the next Manvantara. Savarni will become the Manu, the ruler or the progenitor of those so many thousands of years in the next Manvantara, not this Manvantara. Now we are living in this, what is that, Vaivasvata Manvantara. It will come to an end, it will be deluged in water, Pralaya. Afterwards there will be new creation. In that creation, Savarni gets that Manuship or progenitor or will rule that. Why did he get this? Because of the Punya in the second Manvantara he worshipped Mother. He is getting the kingship or the emperorship in the next Manvantara. It's a little confusing about the time. I have to show you through pictures and other things. I will try to explain this more in detail in the next class, because already I have finished that time. Now I am going to connect this Manvantara and everything to our verses here. Markandeya said to his disciple Krasustiki Bhaguri, Savarni, the son of Surya, is called the eighth Manu. Listen while I describe in detail about his birth, how Savarni, illustrious son of Surya, became the Lord of the eighth Manvantara by the grace of Mahamaya, the Divine Mother. He worshipped Divine Mother, and so he got the Punya by which he will become the Manu in the next cycle, Manvantara. Savarni was so called because he was the son of Savarna, Surya's wife. He was King Surata in the second Swarochisha Manvantara. He was the king in that Swarochisha Manvantara in the second cycle. One cycle of creation is divided into 14 Manvantaras. The period ruled over by one Manu is called Manvantara. There are therefore 14 Manus as follows. I told you the name: Swayambhumano, Swarochisha, Uttama, Tamasa, Raivata, Chakshusha, Vaivasvata. This is now the rainship or Vaivasvata in which we are. Next will be Savarani. That is why we are told in the name mantra Savarani. After that will be Daksha Savarani, then Brahma Savarani, Dharma Savarani, Rudra Savarani, Deva Savarani and Indra Savarani. So these are the 14 Savaranis. Then now one of the name of the Divine Mother is Mahamaya. So Savaranis Surya Tanayo Yo Manuho Katyate Ishtamaha Nishamaya Tadutpattim Vistarad Gatato Mama. Markandeya is telling his disciple, Markandeya said to his disciple, Savarani, the son of Surya, is called the 8th Manu. Listen while I describe in detail about his birth. Now the story of this king Surata will start and see how he gets devotion to mother. He will come to hear about all the Leelas of mother, the Mahakali, the Mahasaraswati, the Lakshmi, all that thing, how she kills all the different demons, everything, that story you will come to hear from the Rishi Medhas. Will be told to this person. What is that? The king Suratha and another businessman or Vaishya called Samadhi. That is the story we will study in the next class. So I am going to give you still more elaborate explanation of our concept of time. As I told you in the earlier class, the concept of time. What is time? We all see the watch, we all see the clock there, but we do not know what is time. So time is the gap between two events. For time to be measured, there should be two events taking place. Without two events, there will be no time. So time is that. So now we can see from the second, then the minute, then the hour, then the day, night, then the 15 days, then 1 month, then year, then the year, 365 days is 1 year, then 60 years or 64 years is the Samvatsara. So many 64 Samvatsaras are there. Then it goes on Yuga. Then one Yuga, Kali Yuga, has so many years. Then double of that is Dwapara Yuga. Double of that is the 3 times or 4 times Kali Yuga is the Treta Yuga. Then 8 times that of Kali Yuga is so many years is the Krita Yuga. That one cycle. That now making so many Chatur Yuga, it will make one Kalpa. In that we are going to see 14 Manus will be ruling. Still that so many, that is only 1 day of Brahma. Brahma has so many 100 years of his rule. Then who will be the next Brahma? Lord Ramachandra has given the boon for Hanuman to become the next Brahma. So this is still expanding the time. The concept of time in Hinduism is cyclic. It goes on expanding and expanding. That is, see, you can see infinity in it. You got an idea, small idea of infinity. So I will try to make it more clearer and clearer, giving you the concept of Yuga and all that, how many years, if possible. If you don't get confused, you can understand it, because in many other Puranas, whether it is Ramayana, Mahabharata or Vishnu Purana or any other Purana, Garuda Purana, you will get all these things, Manvantara, the time, everything will be told. So if you have the basic ideas, even with the help of these basic ideas, you can even learn astrology too. You open the books, you call that open the books, open the books. That opening of the books is, you will study all these planetary movement and the time, the tithi, the nakshatra and all those things. You should have an idea, basic idea of things. Then you yourself can open the book and you can give the astrological calculation. If you have the basic concept, you can learn them. So we'll try to have some basic knowledge in the next class. We will stop our conversation here with the mantra.